The success of the AL Central was one of 2024's surprising storylines. Was it a one-year wonder or the start of a shift in the American League balance of power? The Guardians, expected to finish under 500 entering 2024, instead made a serious run at the best record in baseball and reached the ALCS for the first time since 2016. If good pitching beats good hitting, the recipe for success is there once again in 2025. The Royals engineered an astonishing 30-win improvement from 2023 to 24, snagging a postseason berth and upsetting the O's in the wildcard round. With phenom Bobby Whit Jr. leading a lineup of 20-somethings and Salvador Perez providing a stable veteran hand, this feels like a team that could contend for years to come. On August 10th, the Tigers were 8 games under 500 and going nowhere. From there, a bullpen that was virtually unhittable sparked a dominating stretch run all the way to the ALDS, where Detroit pushed Cleveland to the brink. If they can add some punch to the lineup, they could find themselves contending for a division title in 2025. On the flip side, the Twins found themselves paying the price for other success. Picked to win the division, Minnesota fell to 4th place. Still, they're likely to find themselves a popular pick to contend again in 2025. Can they fend off their upstart rivals and get back to the top of the division? On Chicago's south side, the White Sox will be looking for any signs of improvement on the heels of last year's struggles. 2025 will continue to be a rebuilding year, so expect the Southsiders to try to move some core players in order to acquire young talents.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back, or welcome to our franchise mode here in MLB The Show 25, where we will be taking on the role of general manager of the Chicago White Sox. They came off a 41 and 121 season. That's right, 41 wins, 121 losses. One of the worst records in baseball history since, I think it's not the worst record, but it was one of the worst records. The worst record, I think, was like the Cleveland Guardians way back in the day, like 1980s. I think they only won like 20 games or something like that. But the Chicago White Sox were still historically bad last season. It's not supposed to get much better this year either. I've looked at their roster. We really don't even have anybody. Our superstar in Luis Roberts is only a 77 overall with B potential. Rumors have it that we might trade away Luis Roberts around the trade deadline, especially since last season, it kind of seemed like he gave up on the team. His morale was low. He was on a losing team. They got rid of Dylan C, so they didn't really have any pitchers. Garrett, Crochet, they were limiting to like 3 fucking innings in the second half of the season, and then they wound up shipping him off to Boston. So really, we have nothing. We are going through a complete youth movement here in Chicago. Starting pitchers, we got Davis Martin, Bryce Wilson, Jonathan Cannon, and Drew Thorpe. Drew Thorpe, a young up-and-coming pitcher. Really only threw a couple innings last year, I think. Yeah, 9 games played, 44 innings pitched. He came up in the second half of the season. I think it was the final, 2 months of the season he wound up coming up. But a 5.48 ERA through 9 games. I'm not too worried about. He's 24. We're going to develop him. But the team is young. We do have a few other prospects in the starting pitching rotation. We got Noah Schultz. I believe he's a top 20 prospect in MLB right now. And then you got Hagen Smith, another 21-year-old starting pitcher, 65 overall. And if you notice, Martin Perez is our 5th starting pitcher on this team. Okay, 5th starting pitcher. That is so close in overall. Noah Schultz and Hagen Smith, 65. Our 5th overall pitcher in the rotation is Martin Perez at 66. There is a very strong probability that in the second half of the season, we're going to have Noah Schultz up. We're going to have Hagen Smith up. We're going to start bringing up those younger guys. But the beginning of the season is just going to be just kind of see what we have here. In the relief or in bullpen, we have nobody. We literally have our closer and Penn Murphy, and that's it. James Karinchak, Dan Altavilla, Cam Boozer, Mike Clevenger, all 70 or below. Not good, really, at all for this organization. So really, we're going to need our starting pitchers to go deep into games, and hopefully our relief pitchers can just hold down the fort when they get their opportunities. I did think about going to free agency and maybe signing one or two free agents to try to bolster the bullpen. But I'm not entirely sure what you guys kind of want to see. If you guys want me to try to just go legit with this roster for the first full season, and then make trades or whatnot at the deadline or something. Or if you guys are okay with me trying to bolster up this relief pitching. Another thing that I have to be kind of cautious about, you might not notice this, Drew Thorpe is on the 40-man roster, but he's down in AAA. You go over to our relief pitchers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of our top 5 relief pitchers here and overall aren't even on the 40-man roster. So we have to free up some 40-man roster spaces and add them to make sure that we at least have the best pitchers available for us to start the season. Catching wise, we're going to have a nice young catcher in Kyle Teel. I don't know if I want to call him up right away. He is the best catcher we have, 23 overall B potential, but on a shitty White Sox team, I don't want to stunt his development on this losing team. So just to open the season, start the season until he's a little bit higher overall, we're going to go with Corey Lee and Matt Thaiss. All right, I do agree with the White Sox and what they're doing here. They don't want to stunt. All right, the development of your players. Let the AAA Charlotte Knights have themselves a great season down there. They might have a bad back half and playoff run just because we called up everybody, but maybe we send them back down for the playoffs. We'll see. First baseman, we have Joey Gallo, freshly released by the Chicago White Sox, actually. So he isn't even on the roster anymore, and he's actually tried to convert to pitcher. I don't know what his overall is as a pitcher. Oh, I'm sure it was a joke too, but Joey Gallo is trying to become a starting pitcher. Not really going to happen. Got cut by the worst team. I'm going to cut Joey Gallo in this one as well, just to try to follow it. Our everyday first baseman will be 26-year-old Andrew Vaughn. It kind of sucks he has C potential. I think he should have B potential at that 70 overall, but maybe we can develop him and improve that potential this season with a little bit of a breakout. He was supposed to be a really good first baseman coming out of the minors. Just didn't really happen there. I forgot to go over this. We also have a really good catching prospect in Edgar Guerrero. So we have Kyle Teel and Edgar Guerrero down there in the catching organization. I think they can play other positions. Yeah, Kyle Teel can play outfield alongside catcher. He does have the arm for it. And he's decently fast. He's not like quick, but you know, he can move out there. He might be able to cover the corners. Definitely not a center fielder in my opinion. So maybe next season we might split time between Edgar Guerrero and Kyle Teel, and maybe we make Edgar our catcher and we move Kyle Teel to the outfield. I'm not sure. Again, whole year ahead of us, off season too. You never know what this team might look like next year. Second base, we're going to be running with Lenyon Sosa and Miguel Vargas. Vargas coming over from the Dodgers this past season. Hasn't really done much over there. All right, 170, 195, 150. Miguel Vargas was supposed to be this power bat coming out of the minors and was supposed to have a big pop. I thought he was actually hitting better than this. I thought he was around 200, but no, sub 200 every single season he's been up here in the majors. He is 25 years old, but we gotta work on that contact, Vargas. You got good discipline, but we gotta work on that contact of yours. 27 and 28 contact. God damn. At least you can play a lot of different positions. That is the upside of the Chicago White Sox team, is pretty much everyone can play just about everywhere because they're so shit. We have to find good spaces. Going over to third base, we got Bobby Dahlbeck. All right, this guy came over in the Garrett Crochet deal. He was one of the key pieces coming over, 29 years of age, B potential, 67 overall. Little underwhelming there, but coming off the season that he did last year, I understand. He's been down in the minors most of the season or hurt with Boston. His batting average has continually dropped since he went to the majors. 262, 240, 215, 204, 133. So hopefully we can get a nice little spark here with Bobby Dahlbeck. Still being 67 overall, he's not going to do too well, but you never know. And then we're going to have the veterans in Josh Rojas and then a young Brian Ramos. I think I'm going to send Brian Ramos down to AAA and let Bobby Dahlbeck and Josh Rojas run the show up in the majors. Let Brian Ramos sit down there in AAA, develop a little bit more. 63 overall, you're not ready for the majors quite yet, buddy. Going over to the shortstop, we have one of our top minor league prospects here in Colson Montgomery. 23 years of age, B potential. He would be our best shortstop, but like I said, I don't want to stunt these guys' growth, especially our top prospects. So I think we're going to let these guys sit in the minors still. I think we're going to let Colson Montgomery start the season in the minors. I'm going to have him on the 40-man roster, yeah, but I just don't see him being quite ready for opening day, even though he would be our best shortstop option. Instead, we're going to go with Brooke Baldwin, I guess. Actually, I'm probably going to go with Nick Matton over here, 66 overall, 28 years of age. We'll run with probably him and Tristan Gray. Let the veterans kind of start the season up here in the MLB, and then we'll let the young kids run the show down at AAA and run away with it. Left field, no prospects, though, besides Colson Montgomery, really. We got a 20-year-old Ryan Burrows down here, but he's D potential. Unless that potential jumps on up, I'm not really worried about him. I might even release him or trade him. He might be trade bait, honestly, depending on how things go. But looking into the outfield doesn't get too much better. This is actually, in my opinion, the outfield is basically the show for the White Sox. This is where all of our superstars are. Obviously not Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, great contact bat. Not last season, only batting .229, but continuously he's been a 260-plus batting average. I expect him to get back to it this season with the White Sox. Don't think he'll get 20 home runs. I think, personally, the reason his batting average dropped so much is because he was selling out for home runs with the Chicago White Sox last year just to try to get some kind of runs going. It was his second 20 home run season. First one since 2017 last year. So Andrew Benintendi definitely selling out for some power, but he's going to be one of our better bats. Definitely one of the more durable players on our team. We do have Corey Julk down here, 29-year-old guy who I might call up for some veteran help as well. Heading to the center fielder, we've already talked about Luis Roberts. He is basically the superstar, the face of our franchise right now. But rumor has it we're shopping him around. I'm going to add him to the trading block pretty much right off the bat. I'm going to let offers come on in. And if a really good one pops up, we're probably going to trade Luis Roberts, because we got to get some prospects in this organization, man. Our minor league system's not that great. It's not that great. But anyways, we're going to run with Luis Roberts and Michael A. Taylor out there in the outfield. We do have Dominic Fletcher down here, B potential, 27 overall. But the fact that he's 27 with B potential, I want him to develop down there in the minors. We do have Brandon Montgomery. I don't know if he's related to Colson Montgomery. It'd be really cool if they were. Actually, I'm going to Google that right now. But Brandon Montgomery, I don't know much about this guy really at all. Let me just ask Google. Yeah, is Brandon Montgomery related to Colson Montgomery? No, Brandon Montgomery, the baseball player drafted by the Red Sox. Oh, so he came over in the Red Sox deal too, huh? Okay. So he came over in the Red Sox deal as well. 21 years of age, 61 overall. This guy's going to be a future outfielder for our team as well. 100%. Great arm. Not the greatest fielder, but we can work on it pretty fast. Yeah, he's got a good baseline for us to work with. And then looking over in the right field, we got veteran Mike Tautman, 34 years of age, 73 overall, and veteran Austin Slater. That's not too much really development. We got some D potential young guys like Wilfred Vargas, but that's pretty much it. This is the breakdown of our roster. It's really bad, man. There's a reason we are ranked 30 in everything. We're ranked 30, contacts 30, powers 29. How? I don't know. I'm going to thank Andrew Benintendi. Pitching's 30, defense is 26, but we're fast. We got the 9th fastest team in MLB, so we're going to be stealing a lot of bases once we get, well, if we get on base. So looking at the settings here, we're going to let contracts stay on. Originally, when I did this, I thought about turning allow non-active free agent on, because what I thought that was is I thought it was international players would enter the free agency market and we would be able to sign them. Not the case. That was not the case. Okay. So it actually brought in all of the legends. Okay. It should just put in like put legends in. That's really what it should say. It's just say legends on or off. Turn it off. Okay. Oh, almost kept it on. CPU roster control off. CPU trading I'll allow on. Ignore budget. Nope. We want to stay with the budget. Force trades. Nope. Designated hitter. Yup. Extra innings. Runner. Yes. We're gonna have everything on manual. I'm going to start the season with scouting on auto, just so that way I can get a good base for kind of what is around, and then as we get closer, I think it's 14 weeks of scouting, so probably around week 7 or 8 of the season, I'll start going in and manually scouting some players for us. But let's advance it on up. Situations, we're going to have them on. I don't want to do it unless it's later in the game. Player highlights on. And I want it to be kind of like a 50-50 split. I don't want to join every game. I want this game. I want it to be more sim based. But we'll put the situations. Home team up by 2. Runners on first. Yeah, we'll put it on high. 77 games played, 85 games simmed. I think that'll work. Give us a nice idea of what our players are kind of like too. Spring training. We're gonna start off here. Contract extensions. Anyone we wanna re-sign? Not really. Pretty much everyone here is too old for me. Jonathan Cannon, Andrew Vaughn, Drew Thorpe. Yeah. Lenyon Sosa, Austin Slater, nah. 22-year-old Brian Ramos, yeah. See, all these young kids we want to sign, we want to extend. I think I'll do it. Should we do it before free agency, or not before free agency? Should we do it before spring training starts? Yeah. Why not? So let's go through real quick. I'm going to offer a contract extension. Bryson Wilson, 73 overall, North Carolina. He's 27. Yeah, we'll make an offer for you. Oh, you want 5 years? No. $9 million. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Andrew Vaughn, how about you? What are you making right now? You're making 5.8. You want 5 years at 4.3? Oh, I'll do that. 4.3 drops off. He's going to be cheaper for us year over year. We're actually going to free up like $1 million in free agency thanks to this. I think I'm going to do 4 years. I'm going to do 4 years instead. And we're going to try 3.9. No, 4. No, you want that 4.1. There you go, Vaughn. Signed him to a 4-year, $4.1 million a year contract. That's $40 million contract, basically. Drew Thorpe, he doesn't even want $1,000 just because of arbitration. The longer out we sign him, the bigger the contract he wants. Speed potential 24. He'll probably be by the end of the season. I'm expecting a 75-ish. Great breaking ball, hits over 9 are good, stamina. He gives up a lot of home runs though. We're gonna do 2 years, 840. 2 years, $850 for a salary of $1.7 million. Come back to the team. Thank you. Lenyon Sosa, second baseman. We got arbitration for 3 more years, and then you jump on up. Do 3 years. What the fuck? 3 years, 880? No. 940? Nope. 980. Nope, he wants that $1 million. I'm not doing that. So we're going to drop down to 2 years. 780. Pretty much league minimum is what he's going to be making. So $1.6 million contract for you. Going. Corey Lee, catcher. Make an offer for you. Do a 2-year deal. League minimum. Contract again at $1.6 million. Welcome to the squad, buddy. Welcome to the squad. Brooks Baldwin, shortstop, 5 overall. Yep, we'll sign you again. We'll sign you to a 3-year contract. So then we'll have 1 more year of arbitration. But again, 3 years, league minimum contract, $2.3 million across 3 years. Jake Eder. Not too bad, not too bad. We're going to do a 2-year, 840. So basically, can we do that? 1.7? No, 2 years, 880. Welcome to the team. Dominic Fletcher, B potential. Yes, sir. We got 3 years of arbitration with you. We'll sign you to that 3-year contract, league minimum. Thank you. Come again. 780. Oh, you think you're worth more. Alrighty. Then we'll do 3 years, $2.4 million. $2.4 million works for me. Miguel Vargas, we're going to work on that contact, buddy. We are going to work on that contact. We're going to sign him to a 4-year contract. Pretty much, oh, actually, we can sign him long-term. He doesn't even want $1 million, dude. He doesn't even want $1 million for a long-term contract. So I'll tell you what. 5 years, get him to 30 years of age. That's basically where I start shopping players at around 30. That's when I know what you want. So 5 years, $4.2 million. You don't want a long-term contract. Okay. What about 4 years? 4 years, league minimum, 3.1. There we go. 4 years for Miguel Vargas on this squad. Bring in Ramos. Yep, just trying to get this minor league under control. 3 years, league minimum again. League minimum. Iriarty. Alright, relief pitcher. Thank God we do have a relief pitching prospect, though he's a 59. Hey, that's 6 away from probably coming into our organization. We're gonna go 5 years, $860,000, 5 years, $4.3 million to Iriarty. He wants a shorter contract. He doesn't want that. Okay. Then we'll do 3 years. Leave us a year of arbitration at 2.4. 3 years, 2.4. That works for you? That works for you. Perfect. And I think that is going to be all the players we're going to re-sign or extend for the time being. Now, what I was talking about earlier is the relief pitching. I thought about signing some relief pitchers. So, this guy is a creative player. Probably shouldn't go after him. We could bring a guy like Kyle Finnegan in here. He was an all-star last season. Free agents are right now. Pitching clutch, velocity, and break is really good. He's only 68 overall, so it's not like we're signing a 70 overall player. That could help bolster our bullpen. He could come over here. We could actually sign 70-plus overall relief pitchers. David Robertson is 2011 All-Star appearance. He's got 3 quirks in homebody, night player, and road stopper. Or no, just stopper. Last year, a 3 ERA with Texas. The years before that, he's kind of just been getting moved around the league year after year, 1-year contracts. Carl Edwards Jr., we had him over last year in our San Francisco Giants rebuild. He actually wasn't too bad. He was actually surprisingly good. I think it's his 5-pick mix. But I really do like Carl Edwards Jr. I wouldn't mind trying to bring him on into the organization. Come farther down, you have Hector Neris down here. Craig Kimbrell. Yeah, we could bring Craig Kimbrell back for 1 more run. I thought there was 1 more player. There it is. Joe Kelly, yes, outlier. Dude throws fucking heat. 99 velocity, 99 break, 70 overall, 36 years of age. He was with the Dodgers last year, just came off of a nice little ring for the Dodgers. But those are just some players that I'm thinking about going after and trying to sign to try to bolster this team. Is it guaranteed? No, but it's going to happen. We're going to add Luis Roberts real quick. Update trading block. We're going to upgrade Luis Roberts or put Luis Roberts there. What do we want in return? I want relief pitcher. 100%. I want a relief pitcher, like a starting pitcher, like a closer. Besides that, I feel like we kind of have a future star. Just about everyone. I could use a left fielder. I got one more I can choose. And we'll go... Colson Montgomery is third base, right? No, Colson Montgomery is shortstop. So we'll go third base. Could use a third baseman too. So pitching, third base, left field. That's what we want in a return. Looking at the top prospects heading into the preseason, Roki Sasaki is in the game, everybody. A potential 86 overall at 23 years of age with the Dodgers. Only signed to a one-year contract. Good chance that he's going to hit free agency after this season. But you never know. Really, I'm surprised he's in this game, to be honest, because didn't he come over from overseas? Like, we had to wait for Jung Ho Lee, and I don't know if we have to wait for other players or if everybody's in here to start the season. But we had to wait for, like, Jung Ho Lee for a roster update, unless I wanted to use custom rosters last season. But I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know if there are players that aren't in this game. I will just wait for the first roster update, and then we will start the actual franchise. Yep, Noah Schultz wasn't top 20. He's ranked number 22 in the top 100 prospects right now. We also have Hagen Smith, the other starting pitcher, at 33 in the top 100. Kyle Teal, our catcher, at 46. So that's 3. Another catcher in Edgar Cuero at 55. Colson Montgomery at 58. Brandon Montgomery at 66. Damn, is that 5 already in the top 100? 5 prospects in the top 500 already here. Love to see it. Sort by organization. This is basically how our minor league is shaping up, by how the MLB sees our prospects ranking-wise. So take a nice little look over here. Sean Burke. But anyways, I got to go through this roster real quick and edit the 40-man roster. We got to free up Shane Smith, Rule 5 draft. I'm going to let you go. Okay. Let's just start here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jake Eder will get sent back down. You'll get sent back down. You'll get sent back down. Relief pitching. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 spots open at relief pitching. Fuck you, Shane. I really want to get rid of you. Remove you from our 40-man. That's 1. Remove you. That's 2. Yep. Remove you. That's 3. And remove you. That's 4. Add 40-man. Add a 40-man. I just designated fucking 4 people. Oh no, it was only 3. I designated 3. So move to MLB. Move to MLB. Move to MLB. What? So I designated 3 people from the 40-man roster. MLB. Move to MLB. Alright, so there we go. There's our relief pitchers fixed. Starting pitchers are fine for the time being. Closing's fine. We're going to let Kyle Teal. We should bring him up. Is he in the 40-man? He's not on the 40-man. We should call him up for spring training. Joey Gallo, we are going to release you. Alright, so there's Joey Gallo. We just freed up a roster spot as well. I think I'm going to sign a relief pitcher. Like an actual relief pitcher because of that. That's fine. Dahlbeck, yep. Bobby, we got to get you... Gotta find you a 40-man roster spot. Nick, we gotta find you a 40-man roster spot. Jacob, we're gonna remove you. Add Bobby Dahlbeck to the 40-man. Move him to the MLB. Welcome to the squad, buddy. We gotta find one more spot for Nick. Maybe Corey. That's 2. Remove you. 40-man. Corey. Reach my roster limit. Says 39 out of 40. Maybe I gotta wait for them to clear waivers. Maybe I've had too many on waivers. That's what they're saying. Okay. So for the time being, that's how we'll run it. That's how we'll run it. Looking at the lineups. I wish there was just like an auto button, but there's not. Just for spring training, I am though gonna turn on auto for it. Trade talks manual, free agency manual, free agency, right. I want to sign a relief pitcher. We need one desperately. I don't think David Robertson is the best for us. I think he's too high of an overall. I think that would be a little bit cheating. He would literally just immediately become our closing pitcher. I think I either want Carl Edwards, Craig Kimball, or Joe Kelly. I want one of these guys. He's got great break and velocity, worse control, bad fielding, isn't as clutch. Craig Kimball. Carl. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 4, 5. 4, 5. Yeah, Carl Edwards is a better guy. 5-pitch mix. Baltimore 5.33 last season. Doesn't seem like Carl Edwards even pitched. We have one lefty. Yeah, we only have one lefty. So Rook. None of them, they're all righties. Wouldn't even matter. They are all fucking righties. Oh, Kelly's got a 5-pitch mids. High ERA though. Really high ERA. It's not bad. He's kind of decent everywhere. I'm going to go with Carl Edwards. 1 year. 3.6. He wants a longer contract. I don't. So never mind. We're not going to go with you. Instead, I guess. Guess we'll go with Joe Kelly. 1 year, $1.3 million. Welcome to the team, Joe. Welcome to the team. Now have Joe Kelly on the roster. You're not on the 40-man, so we got to find you a 40-man roster spot. We will free up Jared Schuster. Yeah, I forgot. Jared Schuster from the Atlanta Braves. He has been improving year after year, but not for us. Not for us right now. Down the line, maybe Schuster. Not right now. White Sox already have a full roster. That's right. Game control, no. User options, mode specific. Lineups, auto. Lineup in rotation is going to be on auto just during spring training. Just during spring training. When spring training's over, then we'll get into it. Then we will get into it. So let's get on through some spring training ball, boys. Let's get some through spring training ball on the way. What was I saying? All right, so here we go. Get through Chicago. We got Chicago, Kansas City, Texas, Colorado, Cleveland. Let's just get through the first week. Starting things off with a loss. Bottom of the 10th. Home team down by 1. 1 runner on. Let's go. Let's go through it. We can do it. Just do it. So Colson Montgomery. All right, Matt Dace. Left-handed bat. Chris Martin, 2 innings.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here.
My bad there. I didn't mean for the commentators to be on. And I can't adjust it. I cannot adjust it. So we're going to have to deal with it for right now.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Damn, dude.
And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Couple of pitches and a
Should have just kept waiting. Should have just sat back and waited. Matt Thaiss, not it, buddy. Ooh, Bobby.
There's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
Bobby.
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah. Let's go, Bobby.
And fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
That fucking cutter. Same exact spot. All right. Gonna have to wait. Be patient.
So the tying run at second. In the air, center field.
Deep center field. You're going to tag up and go, Montgomery. Tag up and go. Go.
The glove. Runner tags at second.
Yes, sir. We moved him over.
Safe at third.
There you go. Bobby, little sac fly to move the runner over.
So they're down to their final out.
Now Brian Ramos.
Now the DH, Brian Ramos.
0 for 1.
Is the hero.
That's fine. 0 for 1. You're about to get your first hit right now, Ramos.
And that is out of play.
Now, if you're wondering what I'm hitting on, it's dynamic. I have it on like the basically veteran or pro as default. Oh my God. And then it's supposed to be.
Throw to first.
Damn.
Time, and this
Lost.
one is over. The Rangers.
That's why we need spring training. But what was I saying?
Well, this is a big win
dynamic.
on the road.
I have it on dynamic.
10, so hard to pull
so it'll
those
get
out,
harder as
this
the
team did a
series
great
goes
job
on and I get better at the game.
Crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
All right. Now, before I forget, Let's change this.
Love the dig.
There you go.
If you're sitting in section
I'd bring that down. Everything else is fine. Yeah, everything else is fine right there. But let's keep on advancing. We're 0-3 to start spring training. 0-4. We're up by 1 with a man on first and second, top of the 8th. Owen White, no innings pitched. Already allowed 2 hits. Nope, he allowed 1 hit so far, no walk. So we got Bogarts on first, Jackson Merrill on second. Elias Diaz is up to bat. Padres are 1-4. They're off to a slow start at spring training as well. Can we pick up our first win here in spring training? We're going up and in, or up and out. Holy shit. He pitches fast. So high in fastball. Ooh, right on the corner. Little sweeper. Outside part of the plate. Well struck. Benintendi. Nice little catch. Throw it into Montgomery. I like it. I like it. I thought Montgomery was a third baseman. I still think that he's supposed to be. Low cutter. Hits the corner. Nice little clip. High in cutter. Oh, that was a... Yeah, that was the just helping this guy out. In on the hands, pop up, Fletcher getting under it. That's out number 2. We might get out of the top of the 8th. We might get out of here. Throw a 4-seam fastball up and away. Oh, alright, so you have a low strike zone? No, you don't. Alright. Oh my god, we cannot find the strike zone right now. Oh, we cannot find the strike zone to save our life with White. Oh boy. Brett Sullivan now up. Again, can't find it. Throw it right down the middle. Just fucking get something going here. Oh boy.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pop up. That's going to get us out of the inning. Out number 3. Would have been foul even if I missed it. Unless it hit off me and went fair. We get out of the inning. 4-3. Nice. Even though we walked a batter, making the bases loaded. It's alright, White. Turn to simulation. Top of the 9th. No outs. Penn Murphy, our closer, now coming in. First chance of getting a look at Murphy this postseason, not postseason, this offseason, not spring training. Ooh, he's got some break.
That's a ball.
Oh, I missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throw it! Fletcher! Oh, boy. It's going to be one of those. Go. Out at first, man still in second. Rosario coming on up. Throw him a nice little sinker.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Inside fastball, that works. Strike 1. Gonna go right back at him again. Inside fastball. He turns on it past Baldwin. Vargas misses it too. And the game is tied. God damn it. The game is tied, Murphy. The game is fucking tied. Ground out. Guy still on second. 1 run scores. They take the lead, and there's the strikeout. Turn to the simulation. Bottom of 9th. Bobby Dahlbeck on second. Leadoff double. Bringing up Brian Ramos. This is the same kind of situation that we got earlier. See if we can actually capitalize now. Sack fly would work. Lined right at the third baseman. Pitch down the middle. Ramos, dude. Good swing. Good contact. Good swing. Good contact. Dominic Fletcher. Nice little young potential here. Let's see what the young stars got for us. You kidding me? You were calling those balls for me, calling those balls for me. Way too high. That's up near my head.
Two balls, one strike.
All right, Adams. Trying to make me uncomfortable at the plate. Trying to make me uncomfortable on this plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
You know what I did forget to turn on? Quick pitch. Like the quick count. So you get a situation when you come out to bat. That is something I forgot to add. I don't know if it's still in this game, but I would like to have that on. Thought I was going to drop. Didn't drop. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Killed it. We murdered that thing. What you got for us, Adams? Staying alive. 4-seam fastball was in the zone. Oh, he's throwing it all over the place. Still gonna think inside though. There's that sac fly. And he's off. Alright, got the sac fly. We move the runner over to third. That's all that matters. Miguel Vargas now coming up against a former divisional opponent in San Diego. Ooh, that sweeper. That was slow.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that was really slow. Same spot with the 4-seam. 0-2. Jason Adams going to throw something off the plate. Yep. Slider in the dirt, and we lose. Fuck. Firm exit. That sucks. Maybe I gotta change the camera angle for the batting. Maybe make it lower. Might do that. I'll experiment with things in between episodes. I just want to try to get through spring training. Guardians up by 2. A man on first and third. Bobby Dahlbeck back up. Look at this. Emmanuel Clase. 2 hits allowed and a strikeout. So we got 1 out. So we could hit into a double play here. That's Clase's out. Or we fucking bomb with Bobby and get some momentum. We have yet to win a goddamn baseball game here in spring training. He is making fun of us, saying how this season's going to be horrific. And I'm starting to agree with him. There it is. Oh. See, that's just unlucky. Solid at bat. Literally solid contact, but it was lined right at their left fielder. It's just unlucky. We're just getting a little unlucky. It's fine, White Sox. It's spring training. We're figuring out the theme. We're getting the chemistry going. It's good. It's okay. All right, we're losing every fucking game, but it's okay. Get me through the 4th. Simulate. Andrew Vaughn, torn pectorals, gone 1 to 2 months, 10-day IL. Though we did beat the Dodgers. Our first win is against the Dodgers. Yeah, how you like them apples? How you like them apples? Jonathan Cannon. Woo! Lose the Athletics. That sucks. Keep on going. Second win. There we go. Bottom of the 9th. Man on first and second. Grant McKay trying to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. We're going to try to get a double play here and Nick. I think we can do it. Oh, he's batting 333 so far this postseason. He's actually having a really good postseason. High fastball. Throw him another high and in fastball. No, that got away from me. Sliding action. Swing and a miss. He was expecting that fastball again. Got him.
2 strikes.
Got him. And then the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Sit the fuck down, McCray. He acknowledges that that was a nice pitch. We're going to go with the same strategy with this guy. High fastball.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Okay. High and in fastball. Deep right field to Talkman. Underneath it. And we win. We beat the Giants. Let's go. Okay, so we beat the Dodgers. We beat the Giants. We almost beat San Diego. We're pretty good against West Coast teams. Pretty good against West Coast teams. Top of the 9th. We tied it up. Okay, I thought we were up by 1. I didn't know it was a tied game. Okay, Bobby Dahlbeck on first, Matt on second, 1 out. Brooke Baldwin, 356 batting average, 364 batting average so far in the spring training. See if he can be Captain Clutch here.
That's a ball.
Ooh, Ryan Walker.
1-0.
We got Carson Seymour warming up in the bullpen, a nice little righty. That's fine. There it is. Oh, another fucking line out to the outfielder, dude. Again. Again. We're making the solid contact. We're just fucking hitting it right to him. Mike Talkman, 2 for 4 today. I expect outside part of the plate. That was inside. Just keep sitting on that outside. Batting 124? Is that what that said? Talkman's batting? No, he's batting 333. Good, good, good. Solid contact, deep left center field. Can it get down? It will! It's over the fence! Woo! Mike Talkman, that's what I'm talking about. Sending it to the opposite side of the park. Deep left center field. Drops on in. Ground rule double. It bounced over the fence there. That would have scored another run. Mason Black coming on in to relieve Ryan Walker. Now a man on second and third. Are we going to be able to extend this lead? Luis Roberts, our superstars, up to bat. That's where I normally like it, too. Let's just late on it. Luis Roberts, I'm trying to go deep. He's batting 125 during spring training. Low fastball. I heard that break something. I heard that break something. Just got underneath it. Ooh. I didn't swing because I thought I was going to keep going. It didn't. It did not. We're going to simulate to the end of the game. And they win. Alright, they won. Fuck you, Giants. Can't let the White Sox have anything nice. I guess I really am going to be the only reason the White Sox win any games. Oh, Montgomery. Colson Montgomery hit a home run against the Giants, actually. That's nice. That's nice. Simulate to the end of the game. Yeah, he's got 2 home runs already. Yeah, we're up. We beat the Dodgers again. Simulate to the end. They beat us. Andrew Vaughn, keep him on the 10-day. Austin Hayes up by 1. Simulate to the end. We beat the Reds. Good, good. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. Luis Roberts up. You already know I'm trying to go deep. You already know I'm trying to go deep with Luis Roberts. They don't stand a goddamn chance. Carson Seymour, 6.75 ERA. Has pitched 2.2 innings. That's understandable why that ERA is so high. It's hard to really get a grasp of a relief pitcher because they don't really pitch as much as starters. Ryan Walker warming up in the bullpen. He blew the lead against us last time we faced them. Didn't drop as much as I thought.
Ball, inside.
Trying to be patient. Patience is key. Fuck! I got underneath it again.
Two ball, two strike.
Maybe that's what I gotta do. I just gotta start down here. And that's when he gets me like that. Fuck! I'll get better at this game. I promise. I promise I will get better. 5 of the 9th. Down by 2. Man on first and second. Camilo Duvall on the mound. Again, Luis Roberts. What can we do here, buddy? What can we do? Nope, shouldn't have swung.
0-1.
It's my fault. High and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You are not fast enough. You got 15 speed. Okay. Alright. Trying to attack the lower part of the plate. Trying to force a pop out, maybe. Yep, got us with the slider. Fuck, dude. I want to say it's me, and it probably is me, why we're losing a couple of these games. But, I mean, what am I going to do? It's okay. It happens. It's spring training. We're working out the kinks, okay? We're working out the kinks. So we finished spring training 6-20. 6-20. How wonderful. This is where I'm going to end this one because I don't want to get into the regular season. If there are guys that are, you know, not on the game or not in the game yet because they haven't played X amount of games like they do in NHL, like they did last year for Jung Ho Lee. So I'm going to leave things here. I am going to edit the lineup and create our 26-man roster. So if everything is set, and you guys let me know if it is set, I will just get right on into opening day. But until next time, guys, I will see you all later. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar.